get that stuff from, it was like somebody donated it to me when because he had a help me sign because I'm poor.
Wait a minute. He had a help me sign when he had on Gucci and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me stop. Okay.
And yeah. And he said somebody pulled over and gave it to him. Yeah.
Okay, so
it was a fitted homeless person.
Okay, so the fitted homeless person had on all this Gucci and whatnot, and you thought that he was rich?
Yeah.
But he really wasn't? Somebody had just gave it to him? Okay, so how does that prove that a single story comes from people not being educated? Well, who didn't know? Who assumed something without knowing?
Me.
That was you, okay? So the way you can connect this back to your thesis statement is that I assumed that he had a lot of money because he had these clothes on, but I didn't educate myself enough to know that somebody could give him those clothes. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's just focus on starting with your topic sentence and then going into writing your 2 paragraphs for your examples. And then we're not going to worry about Fide's story yet, okay? Because I'd rather you get done with a lot of your draft, okay? We only got like 8 minutes left, okay? Okay. Anybody else need help?
So, man.
I hear chatter, so I'm starting to assume people are getting done. Okay, come on, Malia. Remember, I'm back here for you. Okay, what you need?
I don't know how I should end this.
Okay. You don't know how to end the introduction?
Yeah.
Did you put your topic sentence in here yet? End it with the topic sentence. Hold on. Well, hold on. Robert. Most people. Okay. Yo. Now, Malia does not interrupt anybody. Keep working. Okay. Most people only listen to the sentence after I put that because I didn't fully listen to all the facts. Mostly people don't hear the single story because they choose not to. They're prejudiced because of skin tone and appearance. My encounters with a single story with appearance. You can say these are my encounters with a single story based on appearance. So, are you the topic that people choose to believe a single story because of appearance? Okay, so your topic is already in here. So you can say these are some of my encounters with a single story based on appearance. So just change that sentence right there, add into it, and you're fine. That was good. Okay.
I'm trying to. Since I look up to see I come up confusion, but I don't know what else to put definition.
Look at your transition. You better work. Yeah, as you can see, it is a good possibility that a single story comes from the media. I have given you 3 examples from stories. Story or essay? Quit messing with the timer. Let's share how a single story comes from the media. Okay, I have given you 3 examples from my essay that share how a single story comes from media. That's good for 3rd grade. I'm just saying, because I remember distinctly my kid being in 3rd grade and adding this in, okay? Instead of telling me that you've given me 3 examples, why don't you sum up the 3 examples, okay? You know how at the end of mine I said just like the bigoted professor, myself, and the lady at Beaumont, the screaming lady?
Would I put a comment here or start a new sentence?
I would like to take this out.
Okay.
Yep, you can just exit out. That's why we skip lines so we never remove stuff.
This is my
Okay, so you use the roommate example.
mom.
Okay, and the instructor. Okay, so you can say, as you can see, it's a good possibility that a single story comes from the media. I'm sure that the mom, the roommate, and the professor were all taught these things as a result of what they read and saw. Oh, y'all talking. We about to be done after I help Daryl, because y'all just yakking.
Professor.
I'm sure that the mom, the roommate, and the professor were all taught one-sided points of view because of what they read or watched. Or something like that. You can phrase it in your own words. But you see how you're summarizing by giving the exact examples? By just saying, I gave you 3 examples. Remind us of the examples, okay? Because I'm going to tell you a trick. When you get to college, you have to read a lot. And it's too much for you to read. If you read the introduction and the conclusion, you should be able to tell everything that went on. Okay? If I read, I've given you 3 examples, I'm not going to know. But if I read, I'm sure that the mom, the roommate, and the professor were all taught one-sided points of view. Okay? Now I know that somewhere in there you're going to say something about a mom, about a roommate, and about a professor. Okay? That way when I get to class, I can at least look like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Okay. You're welcome.
So,
You know what you're doing? Go tell your classmates to hush. You can go do that for me. Okay. What's yours?
I was just saying if I was towards it.
Okay. Do you think it's good? Huh? You see the posters over there? Look at the one that says voice. Okay? What's star number 2 say?
I like what I have written.
Okay, so if you like it,
And people should like it.
then it's cool, right? You want me to read it anyway? Okay. For instance, okay, good transition. Okay, that's a good start. Just keep adding examples and try to add a conclusion. Okay, and if you can't think of one, don't worry too hard because you're gonna revise it. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. So before we leave, I'm gonna check your draft and I'm gonna see if the writing that you've done has been sufficient to fill up 30 minutes, because that's how long we've been doing this. Okay. You got about 2 more minutes. Finish up your last thoughts and whatever you might forget. Okay. All right, that's it.